So we have just parked near the port to Nólsoy in the capital city, and we are going to visit the city a little bit. The parking here is 2 hours for free. I don't know how it works if you want to go to Nólsoy and stay longer. We are going to visit Tinganes, which is, I think, the old center. Maybe if I'm wrong, I will correct later on the screen. And I think we are already seeing it with a lot of cute buildings, but I will show you around now that we go out. Maybe it doesn't start to rain too much. While we did not get enough time to visit the Nólsoy island and also the weather was not on our side, I truly recommend you to go there because a lot of people recommend it. You can do an amazing hike to the lighthouse on the island and you don't even need your car. You can go with that ferry that I've shown you earlier and then just walk around the island because it is really small, and it also has a cafe and one supermarket. But anyways, as you can see right now on the screen, we are at Skansin, which is basically a fort with cannons that is really old, and we are right next to the lighthouse, which is super close to the parking in the port. And we actually got here because on Google Maps it said that around this area should be the Tinganes, which was actually why we came here. But anyways, I will talk about this a little bit later and about the wrong location on Google Maps. But in the meantime, just admire the beautiful views we are having from this lighthouse, because after all, I did not regret at all coming here and it was a beautiful mistake. Okay, so we explored the lighthouse and it was pretty, but the wind there is so much stronger. It started to rain too, so that's a perfect combination. Anyways, to visit the Tinganes area, ignore the location on Google Maps. It is wrong, it's in the port. From the port parking, you can see that area with red houses. So just walk towards it and that's the correct location, because we were walking towards the Google Maps location and it was wrong, and now we are walking back, but it's not a long walk, so that's fine. Right now we were still in the port, just admiring these beautiful and colorful buildings and also these small and cute boats. But anyways, you can see that we were heading directly to Tinganes, and feel free to pause this video right now if you want to read some super interesting historical facts about Tórshavn and Tinganes. And I'm sorry if I'm spelling them wrong, but anyways, you can see that we were really close, and you can also see how close we were to the port, so it was really not that far away. But anyways, feel free to pause again the video if you want to read a lot of interesting information about this area. So basically, this is the historical location of the parliament in the Faroe Islands. So the first settlers actually gathered here each summer to discuss. So for example, they came from all different islands in the Faroe Islands to solve issues or different tasks. And this place is truly amazing because you can freely walk on these cobblestone streets that are open to the public. So for example, you will also see signs like Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Foreign Affairs on the doors, and they are actually staying there, which is mind-blowing in my opinion. A lot of tourists find it fascinating that you may as well stumble upon the Prime Minister while walking on this narrow cobblestone street, because the Faroe Islands being a place that is super safe, the Prime Minister has no security guards following him all the time, so you may as well meet him on the street. And you may also meet the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, or any other really. So if that interests you, I really recommend you to come here. But anyways, as you see, we have left the area with the red houses, and right now we are going towards the city center. And at this point, all the houses, or at least most of the houses, were black. They were not red anymore. So I don't know if this has any specific meaning, but they seem like local houses. So if you come here and you explore this area, try to be respectful and not look inside people's homes. This is pretty obvious, but here is the home for local people, so it's normal to just respect them. And after walking in that area, we arrived at the Tórshavn Cathedral, and in that day, if I'm not wrong, I think there was some event or something, maybe a wedding, because we could not get in. I hope I'm not wrong, but it was full with people. So take that into into consideration too, because you may not be able to visit on the inside. But anyways, right now we were going home, but we have one more stop on our way, which is a beautiful waterfall called Gjáar Falls. I hope I'm spelling it right. But anyways, you can see that right now it is pretty small, but if you come here when it has been raining a lot for the past days, you may actually see that it is even triple in size. So if it's raining a lot and super heavily, I would fully recommend you to visit as many waterfalls as you can, because it is 100% worth it. I've seen it in Croatia when we went and it had been raining a lot for the past days. The waterfalls were just so huge. You will see that right now the weather is super good, but later it will be again very bad, and we will see small waterfalls literally everywhere on the hills, which was an amazing experience. But anyways, if you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. That would help me a lot and I would truly appreciate it. But anyways, you can see right now on the screen what I was talking to you about. So basically in each one of these spaces on the hill, I don't know what they are called in English, but a lot of small waterfalls are formed because it is raining a lot. So on our entire way home, all those spaces were just full with water everywhere, and I have never seen anything similar to this before, because basically I think we drove for half an hour and we saw super small waterfalls literally everywhere. I mean, they were a lot more impressive in real life than what you are seeing right now in the video. And as you can see, I am standing outside in the rain just to film this for you, but it was 100% worth it, and I fully recommend you to come to the Faroe Islands and also hope for one day of strong rain just for you to experience this. But anyways, now the video has come to an end. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it and also subscribe. This is actually my last vlog from the Faroe Islands, so a lot more videos are coming from Scotland, Australia, New Zealand and so much more. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!